Okay, it's part 2. Self-esteem. Okay, yeah, that could be a good one.
Self-esteem, self-respect.
Yeah.
Like this. Self-esteem.
Yes. Also, in other words, like when someone is providing service to you. Let's say, like like in Japan, you go to Louis Vuitton and they give you your merchandise. What do they do?
Merchandise.
Let's say you go to Louis Vuitton and you buy a wallet.
Yeah.
What do they do?
What's
the process? What's the process of buying a wallet?
The staff asked me, may I help you?
Okay.
And I'm looking for a wallet.
Okay.
And the staff advised,
give me
showed
advice.
me some wallet.
Okay.
I choose one of them.
Okay.
And I pay money.
Okay.
And they give it to me. And they...
you're forgetting some things. Okay, so when they show you a product, right?
Yes.
What's special about them? They wear what? What do they have on their hands?
Wallet.
No. Do you go shopping at Louis Vuitton or
No.
Gucci?
No.
But you do go shopping, right?
Yes.
And what do they have on their hands when you go shopping?
White glove.
Yes, they have gloves. So if you were to go shopping, and they're giving everyone else, they're using gloves, but they take off their gloves and help you with no gloves, how would you feel?
Dirty.
Okay. How would your pride feel? Would it change your pride, your respect? Would it change your respect? Would it change
to the staff?
No, for yourself. So in other words, like when people go to Louis Vuitton or Gucci or whatever, or Cartier, and they're buying something, they're walking in there saying, "Oh, I'm happy. I'm special."
Yes,
right?
yes.
So that's pride. So when they're using white gloves, that means it's special service for
me.
Right. But if a staff came out with no gloves, first they help someone, and then they take off their gloves to pick up some trash, and then they see you and they didn't put the gloves back on, then how would you feel?
It's dirty, it's not special, it's not kind service.
Right. And so your pride, how does it would,
my pride becomes low.
Yeah, it would drop very dramatically. Okay. And when you're in those stores, when they give you your merchandise, what do they do?
What's the merchandise?
Product, your wallet. What do they do? What do they do? When you're like if you go shopping, right?
Yes, of course.
So when they give you your items, what do they do? No. Not all the special stores, like Ralph Lauren, brand stores. What do they do?
They take a bag to the door.
Yes. And
give it to me and thank you very much.
Yes.
They say.
Right. And so if they were to give you your bag at the counter, then how would you feel?
It's not kind.
Yes. And your pride would?
Drop.
So how much pride do you put in the service you receive? So the question is, how much pride... Oh, I put 2, sorry. How much pride do you put in the service that you receive? How much pride do you put in the service?
If the staff get off the glove?
Okay, no, what I'm saying is when you walk into the store, you expect them to provide you service, to help you.
Very high.
Okay, so how much pride do you put in?
A lot of pride.
Yes, okay, very good. So that's your answer.
Yes, a lot of pride.
Okay. And what would you have done in this situation? Why?
This situation means when I get extra ice cream.
Yeah, this story. If you were A, what would you have done?
If I were A, I would receive extra ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Ice cream. Without caring anything, without worrying about anything.
Okay. So what do you mean, I would receive extra ice cream? What do you mean, I would receive extra ice cream?
If I notice I get special service.
Special service?
This one.
Oh, okay.
Not side by side.
Uh-huh.
Two different ice creams were put in the different containers. So, extra ice cream.
Okay. But we would say it different than that. We would say it different than that.
Different?
Yeah.
What's different?
Okay, so what would you have done in this situation? So basically what I'm saying is, okay, I'm trying to let you figure it out, okay?
So
what do you mean by would receive extra ice cream?
I would accept this special service.
Oh, okay. So in other words, you would have simplified.
I wouldn't complain.
Okay, there you go.
I wouldn't complain.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, you want to hear my answers or no?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so would I agree with A? No. Well, no. I don't. Maybe I would have been. It would have. I would have noticed that. I would have noticed something was different. And would I have complained? No. But I would have been thinking to myself, why? They're giving me this big bag. Okay. But that's Western thinking. Okay. And what is so important about providing every customer with the same service is basically there's a system that most businesses operate by. Operate. Function. By. And within those guidelines, each customer should be treated a certain way. They do have ranks. You know, like if you pay $50, you get 3 hours of parking for free in Japan, or whatever. You know, but it's just to treat everyone fairly.
Yes.
Treat everyone fairly.
Okay. Everyone fairly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what things? I'm sorry. And another thing about providing the same service to everyone is just in case of something, if a problem arises, then it's if the staff did exactly what the guideline says, then the fault can't be exactly put on the staff, and the problem would be easier to correct or solve. When things happen to a person that is different from others, why do they cry foul? And maybe some people, they're just insecure. We say insecure.
Insecure.
Yeah. basically